Hello and welcome. Today we are in the Tier 8 Soviet battleship, the Lenin. We're playing on the map Haven, and unfortunately it is a Tier 10 battle. Which means that we have such nice ships to fight as Harugumo, Smolensk, Yueyang, Montana, Hindenburg. Yeah, this is not gonna be too fun. Because these are ships that are pretty damn good against lower tier ships. And we are stuck in a Tier 8 battleship. Oh boy. Well, let's hope for the best. And even the other Tier 8 ships that are in this match are not a very good matchup for me. I mean, sure. North Carolina, Amagi, Prince Eugen are fine enemies, that is, we can fight them, but they're not like, you know, weak enemies against me, so they can put up a fight. And, I mean, on the bright side, I guess, the Shimakazes are on my team, and the Georges are on my team, so, and Yamato is on my team, so there's that. You know, ships that could screw me even harder. So, haven't played this ship in a long time, so let's see how we do. Oh, didn't fire the rear turret, that's at the front. 7k to start off. These don't look great though. Well, another overpen, I think. Still, damage is damage, and we didn't suffer any reprisals for that, so that's pretty good. And I'm gonna keep pushing over here, because I have a Georgia to back me up, and a Hindenburg, and a Des Moines. Which means that I don't probably have to fear too many ships. And the enemy Hindenburg is over there on the other side of the map. That's good. Smolensk is over there too, and the Harugumos are over there. We definitely wish to be on this side of the map for now. We're capping both C and B, which is very surprising. Actually, no, it's not surprising. They have two Harugumas. They aren't going to be capping. And Yueyang will have to, you know, deal with it on her own, and she won't know which side has two destroyers and which side has only one. So she's obviously going to be apprehensive of pushing. That actually makes a lot of sense. So while the Harugumos might make the life of battleships difficult, the life of the DDs is gonna be pretty good. At least so far anyway. Second Alsace is over here too. And Montana is over here. I guess that's kinda to be expected. But I don't know if I want to push in then. Because the Tier 10 battleship is still Tier 10, and she's actually showing me full broadside here right now. Come on, shells, please. 26k. 6 penetrations, 2 overpens, and 1 non-penetration. I hit all 9 shells. 9 out of 9. Wow. That's pretty damn good. Like, incredible actually even. I guess that's some Soviet accuracy for you. Yeah, if I were the Montana, I would kind of stop doing what she was doing as well. Prince Eugen is pushing. I should probably pay attention to her instead, because she is bullying our destroyers, and we can't have any of that. What do you mean? A red cruiser is bullying our destroyers. Our destroyers. Not on my watch. Okay, maybe if I... it would really help if I could hit the target before the target dies. Yeah, I guess maybe the Prince Eugen wasn't bullying our destroyers after all. Maybe the destroyers were just playing with food. Hi Alsace, how are you doing? And I guess since the third isn't doing anything anyway, might as well just take a random shot right now. And let's go forward. The nice thing right now is that there are no big enemy ships over there. which means that I can just push forward and not worry too much. I can maneuver the other way and do all kinds of nice things, which is gonna be very useful for this match. At least I hope it's gonna be useful. If you know, it ends up not being useful, that's just me kind of wasting my opportunity. Wait, one Alsace died pushing like this, and the other Alsace is like, you know what? He just didn't do it right, okay? It's because he pushed wrong, so I'm gonna show him how it's done. And the second Alsace is gonna die. Pretty much just the same, okay, like the first one. Because it's just a bad place to be. You can't really, you know, unscrew this situation. It's gonna be like this. And Montana is, you know, pushing away, which I think is the correct choice. I wanted to say I'd really like to turn this way, but I don't think this kind of a ship could even make that turn. And that's goodbye to the Alsace, and next up we have the Montana. But we do need to go around an island for that. Oh, don't overturn, please. So, we have 3 of the capstones. Ships-wise, it's, I would say, about equal. Although we've lost the Destroyer and we've lost our tier 10 battleship. They have lost 2 tier 9s though. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of equal. Their Montana also isn't in the greatest position right now. Although I'm not sure how much I can punish that. Okay. I guess maybe I do know how much I can punish that. So the plan is I would like to go that way, but you can't just turn this way, because I'll be sailing broadside onto a goddamn Montana. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go forward, and then I'm gonna, you know, come back here at an angle. So it'll look like so, right on the minimap. Instead of going just sideways. And hopefully that will help me survive against this Montana. Because look, if I'm, you know, head on, she can't do much to me. But I'm sure if I show too much broadside, that's going to end poorly for me. Already being shot on from the other side too. Not great. I'm gonna wait until Montana fires and then I'm gonna start turning. Actually, I probably should start turning earlier. She's not firing. This is not good, because I'm gonna I've already missed my timing on the turn. I guess we will simply wait then, until she does fire before we start the turn. And I mean, we do have the next gap over there, it'll just take slightly longer to get to. And why would I like to do that? Because obviously this Montana is either going to die or going to be out of combat. Like, she's not going to be she's not going to be very effective in this match going forward, and so I would like to be in a position to fight other targets that are going to be useful for the enemy team, that is. Because if we can take those out, we can lock in the victory. Okay, I'm gonna do the turn now. I'm gonna just risk it, because Montana's guns don't seem to be pointed quite right. And she's not turning yet, so I'm already in a full turn. She might not even make it. Yep, she's not gonna make the turn to fire on me while I'm full broadside. Because I mean, even if she fires now, you know, take into account how long it takes for the shells to... Oh wait, no, her guns are actually turned the other way even. Never mind. I was worried for nothing. And we are, you know, going to engage the North Carolina now. And I'm pretty sure our Georgia is going to be able to finish that Montana off. So we can just rest assured and go after the next targets. Such as this NC. Just gonna show more broadside. Good. Well, I was hoping for slightly more even, but hey, if I wait too long, you know, I'm wasting damage anyway. Ooh, there's the Yueyang. Well, the torpedoes, yes, but I meant the ship. I do have a Jean-Bart over there. I guess we are kind of focused on the NC right now, because she is a big bad target at the moment. And taking her out is important to saving our Georgia. Okay, good. Next up is the Yueyang that's literally sailing towards us. Well, was sailing towards... She still is. What is this? I think... You know, doing this kind of a thing against, like, enemy battleships is fine if, you know, you can get away with it. But it's really hard to get away with it when there's 1, 2, 3 battleships and a destroyer over here. Like, you're just gonna die. And for what? I guess we found the Harugumas, huh? They do take full battleship pen, right? Well, I did an overpen on the first guy. Nothing on the second. But we're gonna go behind the island, so that should make it slightly more difficult to fire at us. And this does give me the opportunity to at least lock the big cap. There is the Hindenburg. Unfortunately, I cannot overmatch her armor. And she does have torpedoes, so getting close is actually a very bad idea, and she seems to be intent on getting close. Maybe I should go for the ram. Or, I guess maybe I should just wait for the Georgia to delete her. Hey, this reminds me of something. You know what the funny thing is, though? Because I'm unspotted, I'm not unspotted anymore. It's not funny anymore. Now we need to actively dodge. Why is the lion not moving? Ooh, a citadel hit. And I'm unspotted again. Excellent. I mean, one way to deal with these kinds of HE spamming Harugumas is to simply not engage them and go after other targets. I can't launch my shells over this. I don't know what that Shimakas is doing though. Does she think her torpedoes will arrive before my shells do? Oh, well, at least Lion's gone. Goodbye. Oh, torpedoes, huh? Well, let's turn into them then. I think I'm gonna take one of them though. Or, I guess... maybe not. Oh, a second set. These were launched at the same distance. These are in range though, and I'm heading straight for one. Maybe if I overturn a little bit, it'll be fine. Come on. Witness the width of the Lenin. Okay. Okay. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Aerroon, please aim. Wait, I didn't miss. Ooh. Okay. Excellent. Oh no, points. Points, 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 points. There's not enough points on the enemy team. Well, our team. There are too many points on our team. Well, and that's game. Oh well. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna be number 1 on my team in XP. 1.1 million credits. The reason I think is I'm at 174k damage in a tier 10 battle. Then again, I engaged lots of lower tier ships, or sorry, lots of battleships, which give a lot of damage, but they don't give as much XP. No, I'm still gonna go with I'm gonna be number 1. Let's see. Yes, 2477 base XP. You know, those guys tried, but Unfortunately, it simply didn't work out this time. I like this Des Moines too. He actually pushed up and stuff. It's pretty damn good. And nah, never mind. I wanted to say I like this Georgia that chased down the Montana, but I don't think that was the wisest move in terms of the gameplay. It was just useful for me. You know, the fact that the Georgia decided to deal with the Montana instead of letting the Montana survive. That's good for me, because I don't have to do it, or someone else doesn't have to do it, but it's probably not the greatest thing if one of your higher tier or stronger battleships goes off to, you know, chase one Montana down, which she might or might not even get, or it'll take a very long time, so maybe I don't like that quite as much. But hey, you know, we still won the game, so there's that. Here we can see the damage. I actually did a surprising amount of that, 66k to that Montana, and they were all penetrations. You know, note this, I only got one Citadel hit. Basically everything else was penetrations, 86 shell hits. Yep, just consistent damage overall. I fired at ships with lots of armor though. Compared to my tier, it makes sense that the higher tier ships wouldn't take that many Citadels from me. And I also had some pretty good positioning for my team and the enemy, at least for me to play this, so that was pretty nice. So, I guess we'll go over the captain skills and upgrades. Obviously I used Kuznetsov, because he has the special heal, and the Lenin is a premium ship. Why would I not use him when he's available? So it's the standard battleship survivability build, priority target, adrenaline rush, I guess since the turrets turn quickly, superintendent, then concealment expert, then fire prevention, basics of survivability, and last expert marksman, because you want to use this captain on many other ships. Although I would probably still take expert marksman even just on the Lenin. Upgrades wise, actually I'm kind of interested to see what I use as well. So concealment, then damage control for fewer fires, or sorry, shorter fires and floodings. Then we go for dispersion. I was kind of afraid that I had the anti-air one here, but I have dispersion, so that's good. If the turret traverse on the ship are slower, maybe you could go for the main battery traverse speed, but this ship really doesn't need it, especially if you have expert marksman. You know, 26.9 seconds. The turrets turn faster than the guns reload, so that's completely fine. Main arms modification 1, and that's kind of it. I think that the Lenin is a very fun ship, but partly because I think she's also very, very strong for a tier 8 battleship. Now, you don't see it as much nowadays, or at least it's not quite as important because tier 8 ships get into tier 10 battles and, you know, the power of a tier 8 ship kind of loses its meaning there, but hey, she's still very, very strong. I do like the look of this camo though. Like, okay, I get it. It's kind of overdone in a sense, right? Like it doesn't look like a ship camo, but I think it looks neat, and that's kind of what I like. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.